isn't over, and it feels like a dream. I could run and look for shelter, but you hold on to me. I'm under your skies. I'm caught in your eyes. Don't you know you stop the room, and all that I can see is you.
Hey guys, Katie here. So today's video is going to be a little bit different than my normal videos. It's not going to be a makeup tutorial, it's not going to be a review. Although I am sitting in the exact spot that I usually do those things, I decided to do a little bit of a different video today, and that is going to be a recap of my year. And the reason I'm doing this video is because I usually will write in a journal about my year and keep that stuff, you know, personal to myself. But because this year has been such a profoundly important year to me and just amazing, I wanted to share it with you guys. And I asked through a tweet, I asked you guys if you wanted to see a video like this, and a lot of you replied with positive feedback and said yes. So I am doing this video for those of you who are interested in hearing the changes that happened in my life throughout this whole entire year of 2012. The first thing I want to start off by saying is that this video is not a copy off Hello Kitty XO's video. She did a video on what she learned in 2012. This is just a recap of my year and the events that happened in my life in 2012 and what I learned from those events somewhat, but more just kind of like a video diary entry kind of sort of that I'm sharing my life with you guys. The first thing I want to talk about is the number one thing that I learned just from this year. There are several other things I learned, but the number one thing I learned from this year is that, okay, how do I state this? The best things come for those who wait and don't push anything. So for years I was waiting and worked hard on this channel, and that work paid off, and I'm now at 40,000 subscribers, which I just actually hit yesterday. So I wanted to thank you all so much for that. And I think that's the number one thing. The reason I learned, you know, what's it saying? Best things come for those who wait, or whatever. But basically it's just patience is key and hard work. For years I saw my friends prance around with their boyfriends, and I was like, why can't I have that? And I moped a lot about it, and I was depressed about it, and I was just like, why can't I have that? What's wrong with me that boys don't like me? That was something I really thought about a lot in 2011. It's something that really hit home with me, and I was just like, when is my Prince Charming gonna come around? I talked about it a lot in my videos. I was like, I am forever alone, guys. And as a matter of fact, the very first day of second semester, I met or saw the boy that would become my boyfriend in 2012. His name is Nick, and I met him in my foods class, and I remember the first time I saw him, he walked in, and I was like, damn it, I'm gonna have a crush this semester. But it turned into more than a crush, and things worked out because I was patient all those years, and I didn't rush into anything, and I had self-respect as well. I wasn't the type of girl who goes around trying to date every single guy and do anything he wants her to do just so that she could say she has a boyfriend. I'm not that type of girl. I wanted to wait for the perfect guy to come along, and God gave me that guy this year. And I'm not going to talk too much about religion, but religion played a big part in my life this year, kind of as well. But anyway, so one of the big events, obviously, that happened to me this year is my boyfriend. And you probably don't want to hear much about him, but you do know a lot about him. He has been a big part of my life this year, a big part of my videos. 3 of my videos have Nick in them, or 2 of my videos do. And a lot of my videos on my vlog channel have him in them also. So I'm sure most of you are aware that Nick is existent in my life. He has made such an impact on my life. He has made this year amazing for me. But not only has he made this year amazing for me, you guys have made this year amazing for me. So another thing that I waited for and waited patiently for all these years of being on YouTube was to just have, you know, it's the reason why any YouTuber is doing what they're doing. It's to, I guess, have their viewer base grow and get a little bit more, I guess, attention on YouTube. And that happened to me this year, and it happened in the best way possible, and I'm just so thankful for you guys. My channel really grew this year, and it's something I never thought would ever happen. So if you are all new to my channel, if any of you guys are new and you subscribed in the past few months, and you haven't been following my channel for years, I want to thank you all so much. But I also want to give a big shout out and thanks to my viewers who have been with me since the beginning. I'm going on my second semester of senior year, my last semester in high school. And I started this channel my first semester of high school. And so this has been a long journey for me, and it's definitely not ending here. And so I wanted to thank you all who have been with me since Small Chick 1295, since that one of those very first weird videos that I made. If you are patient and you wait and you work hard towards something, it will come eventually. If you are sitting here thinking, oh Katie, I'm never gonna have a boyfriend, my advice to you is just to wait patiently, and the right guy will come along eventually, and God will put that guy into your life for a reason. Whenever you are prepared and ready for that guy to come into your life, if you accept him. Good things come for those who wait. Set goals for yourself and just try to be the best person you could be each and every day. Now I'm going to talk about the events that happened in my life that were interesting and very change-worthy and positive events, and just things that kind of happened this year. First of all, with the new boyfriend comes my very first kiss. So that was exciting, and of course the boyfriend tag, and I never thought I'd be able to ever film boyfriend tag because I always thought, again, I'd be forever alone. I got my first job, and that was a big thing that happened to me this year that I really I've kind of been taking for granted. It still hasn't really sunken in that I have a job. But I got my first job with my friend Shannon around July, I think. And the way I got this job is that Casey's aunt owns a boutique and salon. And basically it's just like a boutique in the front of the store and a salon and spa and nail place in the back of the store. So I work up at the front desk as a receptionist, and I'm so thankful that I got that job this year because it really opened my eyes to the business world. It helped me get used to being responsible and having my own job and earning my own money. And so that was a big event that happened to me this year, definitely. I guess another thing that's important to me this past year is all the mission trips that I went on last summer. As far as church goes, I went on 2 mission trips, one of which was really empowering and moving, and I got to go to Minnesota, Red Lake, Minnesota, and go to a Indian reservation, or Native American reservation, and meet a lot of amazing people there. And we helped out with the kids club there, and it was interesting to see an area that was in such poverty and needed a lot of help, and then just see that they really don't get a lot of help, and it was sad to see that. But that event was amazing, and I'm so thankful that I got more involved with my youth group in the past few years that allowed me to go on that amazing trip last summer. And then I got to go to Spirit Camp, and Spirit Camp was important to me this year. Spirit Camp is basically just our church's, like church camp. We go in the summer, and we go up in a place in Missouri, and we stayed there for a week, and it was my first time ever going to Spirit Camp, and I actually got to be a counselor, and this opened my eyes to a whole new part of me, something that I thought I would never be able to do before, something that I would have never done, if it was a few years ago, or if I never really had done YouTube. Being on YouTube, being in front of a camera, displaying myself in a certain way, and being comfortable in front of people, even though you guys aren't really in front of me right now, I think has definitely taught me how to be a leader. And that might seem weird, but basically being on YouTube allowed me to go to Spirit Camp last summer and lead a bunch of middle schoolers and be a leader to them, and even give up a whole week of my summer to go and talk to them about God and give a devo. And I was comfortable. I would be able to go up in front of them without even a written speech and just kind of talk to them about high school, and I thought that was just like, I never knew there was a part of me like that, and I think YouTube really brought that part of me out. I definitely think that if you do YouTube videos, you become a leader in a way. I mean, you are technically leading people if they watch you, and you are displaying yourself in a certain manner. And so Spirit Camp allowed me to see a different side of myself. There's just so many amazing things that happened in my life this year, and there's too many to list off. I think it's pretty awesome that YouTube allows me to document my life, because when I'm older I can go back and see all these amazing moments in my life that I documented last summer. And Instagram. Instagram was a big thing for me this past year. I think pictures really mean a lot to me. Taking pictures. Everybody would see me taking Instagram photos, and Nick would make fun of me about it, and he just doesn't understand. But the reason I'm so obsessed with Instagram is because it's another way of documenting my life, another way of allowing myself to go back in the future, and you know, when I'm in the future, I can go back and look at all these amazing photos that I took over the summer. I even have photos of my outfits, so I could see my style from summer 2012. So I think Instagram was a big deal for me this year. I have 4,000 followers on there now, and a lot of supporters, and I'm so thankful for each and every one of you who like my Instagram posts and just make my days. I think the number one thing that happened to me this year is I made that Kool-Aid dip dye video, and that video went viral, sort of. I like to say went viral, but I don't really know if that's the word for it. But it almost has 6 million views now, and never, ever would I ever have thought that I would have 6 million views on one video. And that's really what made my channel grow. I was at Spirit Camp last summer, and I would check my phone, and I was getting like 80 emails every hour of just subscriptions and people subscribing to me, and I was just like, what's going on? And tons of comments on that Kool-Aid dip dye video. And then that led to a lot of my other videos getting a lot of views, and then so on and so forth. Subscribers were being blown onto my channel day by day, and there was actually a period of time in which every single 3 days, there was a pattern where I would gain 1,000 subscribers, and my channel just grew really fast. Even though some of you guys probably discovered my channel through other videos, I believe that a majority of you who are new to this channel found my videos due to the fact that you saw that Kool-Aid dip dye video show up next to whatever random video you were watching at the time. So I just wanted to again thank you all so much for supporting me, for watching my channel, and I hope this video wasn't too jumbled up. I really needed to talk to the camera and blabble on about this year, and I know that a lot of you didn't have good years. I've heard from a lot of people that 2012 has been one of the worst years of their life, but that's the exact opposite for me. I am terrified the next year is not going to be as good as a year, but I have to stay positive and make it a good year. So last but not least, I just wanted to state that I didn't film this video to brag. I filmed this video to inform you guys what I've learned from this year, and how if you take each and every day and live it to its fullest, you can make your year amazing. And if you are patient in life, good things come, as I said before, for those who wait. I guess that's all I have to say. I'm not too good at these kind of videos. I haven't filmed a vlog in a while like this, like a sit-down vlog. So I hope you all enjoyed it regardless. I hope you all have a blessed and safe new year, and I hope that 2013 can be an even better year for all of us. So I will be praying for all you guys, and I love you so, so, so much. Bye! Again, that was really fake bye. I can never do byes right.